Have you visited a library lately? Well, this is the time to do it, especially because April is Amnesty Month. What's that about? We're going to find out in this edition of WJTS Inform. I'm your host, Bill Potter. Joining me in the studio is Christine Golden. Christine is the director of the Jasper Dubois County Contractual Public Library.
Hi.
Hello, Christine. Good to have you here.
You too, as well. Thank you.
All right. Well, April is Amnesty Month at the libraries of Jasper, Ferdinand, Dubois, and Birdseye.
Absolutely. Yeah, we're really excited. We have not done an amnesty period in quite some time, and it's something we're asked about periodically. But, you know, amnesty period is just what it says. You know, it's a time for everybody to start fresh. You know, if you've had, items overdue for a long time, and it happens, we have a lot of people that check things out, and sad to say that, they just don't get back to us. And that's our biggest goal with any amnesty period. We'll talk a little bit more about the other ideas, but the biggest part of amnesty period is to get our items back. Because if we get that item back, it gives more opportunities for others to check them out. And that's what we want to promote, the continuous use of our items. So we've sent out postcards to every single person who owes us more than $10 or has long overdue items, saying, hey, this is your chance. If you bring back any item that you have long overdue from the library, you bring that back, we're going to waive every single fee associated with that item. So the item cost, the overdue, anything that has been associated with that item, you bring it back, no questions asked. We just want the material back. And we also want you to start using your card again as well. That's a big deal for us. I mean, it's a public library, it's free for all, but we want to keep it that way and make sure everyone has the opportunity.
So if you got a card in the mail, chances are you've got something overdue someplace in your house, you just don't realize it.
You do, okay. Or you've added up enough fines. We went ahead and sent them out to everybody who owed more than $10, because that's where our cards stop, where you can't use your card anymore is if you owe more than $10. So we went ahead and just sent them out to everybody that owed that, because we do also have that second opportunity. Not everybody has those long overdue items. Hey, I forgot to bring my DVDs back, and I had 10 of them checked out, and I forgot to bring them back for 2 days. That it adds up quickly. So essentially what we've done is we've thought of, partnerships throughout the county, as we, have a lot of areas in this county we serve. We wanted to, go with our strategic plan, look at collaborative efforts. So we picked 2 organizations, the Community Food Bank and the Humane Society, as places that we identified good partners for this. So if you bring in any sort of canned good, anything that the Humane Society, we have a list of their wish list items, we're going to be able to waive fine amounts. So if you bring in a can of green beans, for instance, we're going to waive $1 from your account. Okay. Just yesterday at Ferdinand, we had somebody bring in a huge bag of dog food. So we went ahead and waived $20 from their account, because we went and looked to see how much that item was worth. So, we just thought this is a great opportunity. There's one more area of this that we've never tried before, and we're really excited. We've been allowing people the opportunity to read away their fines. Sounds pretty neat, right?
It sounds appropriate for a library.
And this was a discussion during the board meeting about, hey, what ages do we want to do this for? And I promoted, I want to do it for all ages, because we do have a lot of people in our community that just don't have the resources right now, to be able to pay off those fines or even donate material. So we wanted to give everybody an opportunity to get to back using their cards, or even just to waive a couple dollars off their account. So we've had people take advantage of it. For every 15 minutes you sit down in the library, read a book, read anything, we're going to waive $2 from your account. So every hour you read in the library, you can waive up to $8 from your account. So we've had adults take advantage of it, kids take advantage of it, and I'm hopeful every year this will be a program we'll be able to continue to run. It's gained a lot of steam throughout the country, and it's something we're excited to get a part of.
It's great to do that, because you've got 2 options. Either you can bring something in, so basically you're paying your fine in a way, but helping out others. But sitting in the library and reading is a great idea.
Absolutely.
It encourages people to read. But people, I didn't realize that if you have a lot of overdue books, I thought maybe I just won't go back because I'm embarrassed. But if there's I can't check anything out if I'm above $10.
No, that's the part I hate is, you don't return something, you've lost your privileges of using the library, and we don't want to see that happen. We want you to be able to use that card. So I think we've had some really great response. You've got through the entire month of April. I was just thrilled when the board said, I had brought the idea of, let's do a week. They said, let's do a month.
Yeah.
So we've been we're running it through April 30th. So get in, there's still the opportunity to get involved. We've actually even had people just bring in donations for the Humane Society, for the food bank, that don't even have fines. They've got on board with the idea of just the collaborative spirit. So we're more than happy to just take the donations for the groups as well.
That is fantastic. And if you want to know more information, call one of those 4 libraries.
Absolutely.
Or visit one of those 4 libraries.
We'll help you out and get you going.
Okay. Now, if there is an author or a book that I'm looking for, how do I know that you've got it? How can I be alerted?
Well, that's great, because about 2 months ago, you couldn't. We didn't have that capability with our system, but we've partnered with a company called Select Reads. I was really impressed with their product, and what this product does, it's basically an online database, not even so much a database as just a website, that it is something they're partnering with us that they're going to every month we have the option of adding reading lists by category. So if you're really into mystery books, you can come see what the top mystery books are. You know, kids' books interest you. But the two features that I'm most excited about are the new book alerts. Every single month, if you sign up for this email alert, it's going to send you the entire database, and it's just a clickable website. It's going to take you right back to our catalog to see if the item's in. Every single item we've added for that month. So I found it to be incredible. I'm seeing things come out that I'm like, wow, I didn't even know we were getting that book. So it's been really exciting. The feature you talked about, the author alert, we have some dedicated readers that, every single James Patterson book that comes out, they want to read. And if you know James Patterson, that means there's about a new book every 2 weeks. And I'm not even kidding on that number. But how do you keep up with that? So what this does now is if you go in and you search for James Patterson, for instance, and you click the email alert, every single time our system gets a new book by James Patterson, you're going to get that alert. And there's, I would say, well over 200 authors that are available on that site. Kids authors, adult authors. So some really neat programs that, just a way for you to be up to date on what's coming out. Because with 4 libraries in our system, it can be overwhelming about the new material we get. So we want to make sure that everyone's getting alerted.
Is it possible then the new James Patterson will come to the Jasper Library, but I want to go to the Ferdinand Library to get it? Or do they all get the same book?
No, not everybody gets the same book, but if the system gets that new book, it's going to go into our catalog. And then the neat thing is, if you want to request that item, Bill, but you want to pick it up at Jasper, you pick where you want to pick it up. But it's available at Ferdinand. It's going to go through our delivery system and be there in like 2 days. So you have that option, absolutely, to be able to do that.
So in a way, another subject. If there is something you want, but you live in Dubois, and that's where you go to the library, and you want that book at the Dubois Library, you'll deliver it there.
Al's going to bring it every 3 days a week. Al goes and does our delivery. So the other point with that is the email. You don't have to have an email account. Most people do these days, but if you don't and you just want to go to our website and look at it, it's always there. You don't actually even have to sign up for the alerts. The alerts are just kind of a nice extra feature. You would for the author to know that one, but for new book alerts, you can just go, if you just want to go on our website and look at it, there's a link right on our homepage.
And the website is?
jdcpl.us. Simplest thing to do is just go to Google if you can't remember that and just type in Jasper Dubois County Library. It's going to take you right there.
Okay. Now, you have wireless printing now available at the libraries.
Yes, this is something I've been really interested in for a long time, but really seriously for about the last 6 months. So at 3 of our libraries now, Jasper, Dubois, and Ferdinand, you are now able to, from any device, you're able to print mobile. So basically, you come into the library and you have your iPad. Well, that's kind of tricky. Before we didn't have that capability to be able to print from that device. Or you get your common one would be, you get a receipt on your phone and you want to be able to print it. What you're going to be able to do is go to our website, either download the app or do it straight from our website. Click which printer you want to send that print job to, upload it, tell it go. It's done. It's going to be at the computer waiting for you to print. It's not going to print until you pay, so you don't have to worry about, your documents being out there for someone else, and you have to enter your email address to get to that item. So there's no security concerns.
Okay.
We've had people.
That's a good idea.
We've had some people really interested in it as well by the idea that, they've printed from home. Hey, I'm out of ink, and I live in Ferdinand, and there's not a place open that sells ink, that I need. So I know the library has printing, but I don't want to have to take my flash drive in and go and print. So what they're doing now is from their home computer, going to our website, uploading that document. When they get in the library, then it's ready for them to pay and print. Just a super cool feature. You see this a lot in hotels, that kind of feature, but it's just something we thought it's just another service we can provide. And we're really trying to hope even, our business community gets involved with that, because we have a lot of people who come in traveling. Hey, I just need this one thing printed. It's going to make it easy for you. So especially with kids with the 2-in-1 devices, this is another big deal for them to be able to print. I know they don't have to print a lot anymore with those devices, but sometimes you just still want that copy of your paper to look at, to go over. All of them work with this as well.
Roughly what does it cost? Do you need to bring a dollar bill or do you need to bring quarters?
It's going to work either way. I mean, we've always got change, but all of our coin-op machines will take dollar bills as well. We charge 20 cents a page for black and white and 50 cents a page for color. So not a huge cost by any means. No. It's just, we wanted to make sure to be able to offer this to our patrons and the entire community.
Fantastic. Yeah. That is awesome. And then I guess, we're getting closer to summer, although it's with the weather sometimes here in Indiana, we don't really know. But summer will be here before we know it, and people need to be thinking about the fact that you have summer reading programs for adults and kids.
Absolutely. We've just been wrapping up National Library Week. After that happens, we have the excitement from it, and then we go straight into, okay, it's summer. And by that I mean the staff involved in the summer reading program has been working on it for months. Sometimes almost a year they've already been getting this going. So they work really hard to make sure to provide the best programs we can have. We've got some really exciting features, like you said, for everybody from babies through adults for this program this year. I can't say enough about our community support. Everybody who gets involved donates prizes, donates money. It makes a huge difference, and we have some fantastic programs coming this year. Some nationally known musicians coming. We have, you're going to always have your silly safaris and your animal tales, those big shows that bring all the kids in, and partnering again with the Dubois schools and the YMCA and Jasper schools to give us a little more room for our programs as well. So we're thrilled. So be looking for information on that. The school kids are going to get it home in the pamphlets, but we're always going to have it on our website and still the traditional print pamphlet as well in the library. So starts the day after Memorial Day, that Tuesday after Memorial Day, but we should have the booklets out by probably no later than mid-May, ready for everybody.
So people will start turning in the books that they've read after Memorial Day, right?
that Tuesday.
What if I start Memorial Day, start reading? Is that...
Yeah, I think that's fine.
Okay, good. All right.
I'm going to say that's totally fine, absolutely. So we're just encouraging everybody. It's so easy to do our programs, and we just want everybody to take that opportunity to get involved.
Okay, all right. Well, Christine, thank you very much for coming in.
I appreciate it so much.
Always good things going on at the library, at the Jasper, Dubois, Birdseye, or Ferdinand Branch libraries. Check them out. Go to the website and find out more information, or simply stop in the library. If you haven't in a while, you'll be surprised all the services they offer. Christine, thank you for coming in. Thank you for watching WJTS Inform. We are local people watching local people.